All right, so welcome back to White House Farm. I'm here with my friend Bill again.
Hey guys.
You won't need a gas tank, but you said you found one at, was it Napa or
I found them online. They were like $500 to $600. Just double check when you buy these parts. Just make sure, check your VIN number because the Japanese parts are different than the Mexican parts. So if your car was made in Japan and starts with a J in the VIN, yeah, that like mine, I needed to get the Japanese parts. But for other vehicles, if it was made in Mexico, it's different. Could be different parts.
Yeah, so there you go. You may need to, you may think you have the right part, but you don't. So yeah, it's always good to double check. Now pull that cover off and show us.
Oh yeah, this is bad.
Wow. And we did unplug the electrical here. And all it is, press in on these two little tabs right here. And it pulls right out. This is why you gotta try and get both sides.
Yeah, a little more. Yep.
Alright.
Sweet.
Let's get this gas up. Alright. Oh,
Look at that.
nasty. So we got all the fuel out of there now, so that's definitely gonna make it a lot easier getting it out, get all that weight out of there. Let's go ahead and get underneath and start taking the plastic covers off. We're gonna go ahead and spray these with some PB Blast just because everything's rusty. There we go. That's one there. And got this plastic one here. And then you got your 1, 2, and then another plastic clip right there. And we're missing the bolt right there. So these three should be 10 mil. There's one. Two. Sorry for moving the camera around a lot. Let's go ahead and pop this retainer out. There we go. Alright, so now we gotta get that off. And this is just a 14 millimeter. There we go. And we got this last 10 millimeter up here. There it goes. There we go. And I'm surprised this isn't falling on my head right now. Yep, pops right out. Now we can see what we're working with here. And you can see where that strap goes. We gotta take that bolt out there. That bolt up there. Go ahead and get some PB Blast on these bolts. And I think we're gonna take this off up here. So I'll just hit this with a little. And then get this one. Oh. So we got one bolt there, got a plastic clip there, plastic clip there, Two 10mm bolts there, another plastic clip there, and then one more 10mm there. Spray these up. Let's get this one off. Alright, so we're able to slide it around to get it out of there. Alright, so we'll spray this down and then we'll get this off, and then we can put a bigger washer on here with the plastic. It didn't break it, but you could see where, you know, it wasn't coming out, so we were able to slide it out there. And now we got a full look. Let's go ahead and soak down both these strap bolts. And of course, the muffler pipe runs right underneath the gas tank. So we'll go ahead and disconnect it down here. We'll take the plate off here. That way we can go ahead and lower this down. But let's go ahead and soak both these bolts right here. And the strap bolts are going to be a 14mm. There's one. And another one up here. There's two. Right. Let's go ahead and soak all these bolts up. Go ahead and soak these up back here. So these are also a 14mm. And we're going to go slow. And if it feels like it's not going to go, we're going to go ahead and heat this up with a torch. Alright, that's what we like to see. Oop, PB blast getting everywhere. So we got that one off. Now we can go ahead and hopefully get the other one off. Alright, success. Didn't have to break out the torch. Now we should be able to pull this back and separate this. There we go. Now we're gonna remove this centerpiece, which is holding the cat and everything here, the muffler. So this can lower down so we have enough room to go ahead and drop this tank out of here. So let's get this off, get these 6 bolts out, and then I'm gonna get a jack in here and a board, and I'm gonna jack up the gas tank so I can remove the other strap there, and then lower it and disconnect the EVAP and the fuel line, and we should be all set to get this out of here. Right, and these are a 12 millimeter. One. All right. Now, if we need to, we can take it out of the supports down there, but this gives us flexibility now so we can actually move this up and down. All right, so we got a board up in there, and we're just gonna jack this up just to hold the tank. All right, move this one. All right, there's one. There's two. All right, so this is another reason I'm glad I got all the gas out of here. This thing it's light now. So let's go ahead and start disconnecting it. Let's go ahead and loosen this up, and that's going to be a 10 millimeter. And we should be able to, there we go, slide that down. All right, what I'm going to do now, I'm taking off the wheel. I'm going to see if I have any better access to the fuel disconnect on here. And hopefully I do, because it is up on top in a weird spot. It's kind of hard to see and reach. But let's take this off and see what we got. Definitely gives us better access on the hose here. You know what? Maybe we'll try taking the other one off that attaches to the gas tank. We might be able to pull that off of there. This is on here pretty good. And I just used the rag to protect it from the teeth on there. You can see all the junk on there. There we go. So that actually worked out pretty good. Now you can see our last two connectors that we gotta disconnect here. I'm gonna see if I could disconnect up here. If not, I'll do the the clamps that are on here, but they actually look pretty rusty, so we may need to get some new clamps as well. And then we should be able to pull this gas tank right out of here. Well, this tool ain't gonna work, so I'm gonna have to go behind it with a flathead and see if I can get it out that way. Alright, so we got it loosened up and we got it off now. So now we just got to get this line off right here. And you know, we got to take this off anyways for the new gas tank, so let's go ahead and get that off. Alright, so we got this piece off now. We'll put that on the new tank. Now let's go ahead and see if we could take this off of here, disconnect that, and we can pull this tank right out. Slide that right over. Alright, you can see I got it loosened up there, so we should be able to pull this off. And there we go. So now we should be able to slide this gas tank right out of here. Alright, and there is the gas tank. Let's go ahead and finish taking this hose off here. Alright, so there it is. Better look at it now that we can see it outside here. And you have your fuel line, and then your EVAP line, which goes to your charcoal canister, and then up to your filler neck connection there. Other than that, it's the two straps underneath that hold that up. And obviously, I mean, you can see why we couldn't use this again. All right, let's go ahead and slide the new fuel tank in there. All right, got that all taped up. Just because of all the rust, we don't want anything falling down in there. We're still gonna go ahead and check it before we put the pump in and vacuum it out if need be. But it should be good to go. First thing we're going to do is connect our EVAP hose down to the big one down here. We'll get that clamped on there, and then we can go ahead and hook up our fuel line. Alright, so we got that on there. Let's go ahead and get the clamp on. Alright, the clamp's on. Let's go ahead and put our fuel line on. There it is right here. We'll put the hose on and then tighten the clamp. Alright, now we'll just tighten the clamp on. We got the clamp on. And now we got to connect it up here, and this should just snap right in. There it goes. All right, so that's on there good. And once again, we're going to leave the plastics off. We're going to go ahead and fill this with gas, and we'll check for leaks That way we don't have to go taking all the plastic off the bottom here, but we'll get everything mounted back up. Now we can go ahead and connect our tank filler to the actual tank itself. And we'll tighten these up in a second. Let's go ahead and connect up top here. All right, now we can go ahead and tighten these up on here. It's on there nice and tight. Let's get this one on. All right, so for the tank strapping, the bolts, let's go ahead and put some never sees on these. And we'll just get them started. All right, now do the same thing with the strap on this side. All right, let's go ahead and tighten these up. There's one. All right, so we got everything connected. We got the straps back up. Let's go ahead and mount our centerpiece back on here. And we'll put some never sees on all these bolts as well. Go ahead and tighten these up now. And it's 12 mil. Let's go ahead and reconnect the muffler now. And we have our two nuts, but we're also going to run obviously some never sees on these two bolts here. And once again, these are 14 mil. Let's get them cinched down. All right, so that's back together. Now we will listen for noise or anything if we do need to put a new gasket in between here, but I mean that one was still okay. So gas tank is up, straps are on, it's all connected. We got our centerpiece in there. We're all set under here other than the plastics, but like I said, we're gonna wait to put the plastics on because we're gonna go ahead and fill this up, drive it, and make sure we don't have any leaks. If there's any leaks, we can go ahead and fix it and not have to worry about taking the plastics back off again. So once again, we hope you like, enjoy, subscribe, and as usual, we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye, Obo.
Hi, guys.